Chainsaw Man's release date in Japan is at midnight on October 11th, and it'll begin streaming an hour later on the 12th, meaning that Chainsaw Man will be streaming for us in the US around noon on October 11th, or at least as fast as the streaming services can have it out after that. But regardless, I'm sure this premiere is going to crash sites like Crunchy and everyone else just because of how hype and excited people are. But that's just the thing. Is it a premiere anymore? What if I told you there was a way to watch Chainsaw Man days early before it ever airs in Japan? Well folks, it seems as if that is the case, with an announcement today coming from the folks over at New York Comic Con and Crunchyroll, who've announced that Chainsaw Man will have a presence at their event, and not just that, but according to Crunchyroll themselves, Crunchyroll heads to NYCC 2022 with Chainsaw Man English dub premiere and more at New York Comic Con. Now when you read further on in the article they have attached to their tweet, it tells us this. Get ready for a New York Comic Con to remember, as Crunchyroll is heading to the Javits Center from October 6th to 9th with a whole schedule filled with exciting news and exclusive premieres. On the show floor, Crunchyroll will have two unique booths. The first, number 1557, will feature Movies in the City, a Tokyo skyline exhibit and a replica of the Forger family's apartment featured in Spy X Family. The second, number 1545, will host a special One Piece photo op and Chainsaw Man art installation, as well as My Hero Academia character monuments. So I'm really excited to see what this Chainsaw Man art installation is, because Chainsaw Man art has always been really awesome, and I'm picturing everything from a new massive key art or just like a 3D life-size Denji fighting a massive devil. Anything is kind of possible with these sort of events, but the most important part is the part that they tell us next. Calling all Devil Hunters. Join Crunchyroll for a Chainsaw Man panel with the English dub cast that'll have you totally revved up and ready for the upcoming hit anime. Featuring a conversation with the voice actors for Denji, Makima, Aki, and Power, as well as the exclusive US premiere of the first episode dubbed. Now they call it the US premiere, and that is really exciting news because not only do we get to meet the English dub cast, which I don't know if they're even announced yet. I don't know if we know who they are yet. Let me know in the comment section below because I don't think I've seen that news. But on top of that, the episode is being premiered here in dub at an event happening on 7th at noon. This is days before it airs in Japan, and we're really going to get the first look at the anime before anyone else in the world, despite the fact that Japan is about to have their event in a couple days. So alongside Japan, America's up right now. I mean, we're winning. But that got me starting to think about why. Why is America the only other audience besides the core Japanese audience that is getting a premiere like this in the first place? You know, why make it happen in New York City, one of the most iconic cities in the whole country, giving it to the American audience before anyone else? Why is the dub ready so fast? I mean, they seem to be extremely organized with Chainsaw Man, and I love that. But is there a reason? Well, honestly, I think the biggest one is that I believe everyone is expecting Chainsaw Man to be huge, but the one area that I think is going to do ridiculously well in is America. We're very simple over here. Right now, we love the 90s, we love action, humor, ridiculous characters and situations, and anything pretty much having to do with horror or devils and lore inspired by classic horror movies. So I think Chainsaw Man is very uniquely positioned to perform very well in the States specifically, and it just feels like the kind of story that could be extremely popular here, much in the way that Attack on Titan was, right? And without Attack on Titan holding that top spot for a lot of people anymore, I think many are looking for something new to get into that can really deliver on the action and characters, but also provide some brain blast and some deeper content that you aren't quite expecting at first. So that's why I think Chainsaw Man feels like it's being handled so well over here, and that's because I think they're hedging all their bets on this series blowing up and being incredibly popular. And it's not like our market is the most important or anything, but if you know you have something special for a certain audience, you know you have to handle it very carefully and hit all your marks. So far for me, they have with Chainsaw Man, at least here in the West, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing how the reaction is to this first episode. I currently don't have any plans to attend New York Comic Con, but let's see. Honestly, anything could happen, and I've been before, but it's been a while, and it seems like I might just have to go this time again if Chainsaw Man really is premiering there. So let me know what you think, and if you're a member from my US audience, I have some special homework for you this time. Let me know if you're excited for Chainsaw Man, sure. But I'm really interested in knowing how many of you know other people, right, who aren't super into anime or are a little more casual or maybe just haven't read the Chainsaw Man manga, who are hearing about Chainsaw Man's anime and talking to you about it and getting excited. I just kind of want to know how many of those people are out there, right? Like, not the kind of people who watch anime YouTube videos all the time or always on anime Twitter, the more casual audience. Do you know people like that right now who are excited about Chainsaw Man? And if so, please let me know. Other than that, I'll see you guys back here tonight for the My Hero Academia chapter spoilers. You should expect a video tonight around midnight, but to keep up with the chapter and me before then, follow me on Twitter at VocalPineapple for any updates. I'll see you guys later tonight. Love ya. It's Pineapple. Peace.